about it.
But right now, you don't know the tongue of nature. You're going to speak in the tongue of nature. So I'm just asking you to learn the tongues of these demons that you think are you, advising you. Just when you see them, I told Electra, do not make one more decision. Follow my lead. It's going to be fine because I follow him. Now with you, don't follow me, right? Because you have a direct relationship as a man. First, the it's not a process. It's not the technique. These are wrong words. So I'm going to find the right word now, okay? So first, you must know that he is God. Okay? During that decision making, that's all you need to know is that you didn't make yourself, you didn't get here. None of this was planned between you and I, none of this. That is the light. Look at what we're talking about. Whenever you make a decision, you have to come back to the light again and tell me about the stupid decision you made and see if it was right or wrong. Now you're at a point in our relationship where I'm just asking you to not make a decision. That's much easier said than experienced. But that experience is that lifting of that weight that I'm telling you, you can lift it, okay? But you have to not do the techniques they showed you. That's going to crush you under the weight, okay? Just sit and watch as the weights, you'll notice, will shift in size suddenly. It goes from 800 pounds to 200. You go, what the fuck? Then it goes 10,000 pounds, and you go, whoa, if I don't move, this thing continues to shape-shift into different decisions and ideas and problems and what's going on. And at some point, when you do nothing, absolutely nothing, and you know there's a God, the light will enter. And there's testimonials here. Rick is not here, Rick Lemoyne. And you will see something, literally see something that you will report back here on that Rick Lemoyne reported on. This is a prophecy. Okay? And you're going to...
It's funny. It's funny, actually. So I was a baseball player my whole life.
Yeah.
And whenever I used to go up the bat and I thought about hitting the baseball, making sure my technique is perfect, and just thinking about it, I would strike out.
Yeah.
And every time I would go up to the plate, not think about anything, I would get hit.
And every athlete knows this.
Yeah, same concept. I knew it back then, but I just forgot about it. And now, since you said it, it makes total sense because, whenever I went to home plate to hit, and I didn't think about it, like I said, I would hit, and then I would think about it, I would strike out. And I knew this, like in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna fucking think about it, so I'm gonna strike out.
Yep.
And now, since you just said that, it makes total sense.
Right, but you didn't think about that. That was revealed to you. Do you see the difference? That's called a revelation. Our Father speaks like that. The result is this state of beingness you're experiencing that we can all see right now. I don't need to ask you how you're doing. I do that for the other people, okay? But this state of beingness is when you have a revelation. That other state of beingness is when you think to solve your problem. I live in revelation. When you live in revelation, you live in perfect synchronicity. You'll get to, you're experiencing it right now. This is it. This is it. You have the light now. So for the rest of the day, the light stays with you. That's what these things, these ministries, the light stays with the person for a while. And then a demon will activate. And it will be something that will take the light. And that becomes the practice. That's what Jesus' story is. See, he didn't just have one test. He went through a lot of stuff till the crucifixion. And he knew he was going to be crucified. I am letting you know you're going to be crucified to get here. Otherwise, you won't make it here. That is the final step. So Rajdeep was all the way up to there, right? There had to be, let me tell you the step. There had to be a breakup that was unpredictable and just totally unforeseen. Because then that means all techniques, all shit, everything was false, right? There had to be all evidence that this would never happen. It had to be sudden. It couldn't be like, oh yeah, this relationship is going to hell now. So plan for it, right? It had to be so sudden for it to do what it does. Then, because it's happened how many times? Just ask how many people have known me the longest. It would be Electra again here. And she could tell you how many breakups I've gone through and the emotions I felt and how my life, right? It's just as a disaster. But the final crucifixion is when you turn to the people crucifying you, because in order for a woman to leave me, she would have to have a bad idea of me or negative something. I must not be something, right? Whatever she done, I don't give a fuck. Okay? She must make a choice, right? In that moment, that's a crucifixion of good if you've been righteous the whole time. And since I've been righteous, I can say, wait, what? Now is the time. Because retaliation is so easy at that power level that you could literally, with a few movements, whatever that is, it could be a text, it could be a call, it could be a video, you could destroy that person in a second. And Jesus had that power, right? So when they were telling him, you're the king of the Jews, then where's the angels and the blah, blah, blah. That's that moment when you're so betrayed and you also know what they know and they're enticing you. And when you call upon vengeance, it's no longer an angel. Satan says, I got this, right? But when you do the final act of the book, before the acts happen, actually, the crucifixion, then the acts of the apostles is this testament, okay? When you do the final Christ move, we could say right here, those are incorrect words. When you get crucified, right here, the answer is you look with the eyes of compassion and you say, Lord, forgive her. We're doing women here. Forgive her, for she knows not what she does. Then you keep your pure love and you don't lose it. Then you come back, as I have. And then you go and you take everybody else and you tell them to go free all those evil people that just crucified you, but with the light. They killed me. I came back as spirit. Good. Now you go there and get rid of all those evil hoes. That's your job. Because they can't touch me anymore. Right? So you're going to have to teach him for a while before this Christ consciousness moves on. It's not up to me to know if Arash Divas is going to die. Who knows? Doesn't even matter anymore at all. But that's the storyline being run, right? It's a devil in me that would want to know, am I going to die? It goes through my head. When I read the New Testament, every single word is what I'm living. I'm a testament to the New Testament. Look at it, right? It would be the woman that would destroy spirituality on earth when the man became spiritual. Donald Trump can only go so high. Jeff Bezos can only go so high. Arash Divas can defeat that devil. You see that? And the new girl in my life, her name is Kali. And Kali is the goddess of death. Right? And she has been submitted and subdued easily. By the light, I haven't done shit. Because if I tried to get with her, whoa, forget about it. So I put her name in my phone, Kali Amen, when she arrived, because I knew at that moment. And that's the proof of it. I knew that was it. This was the final girl that was going to be handled properly by the light. Right? And it was perfect. So anyways, man, see? That's why I knew you're supposed to be here. Because when you and I talk, it's really bright. Right? That's what these guys are. So come here. Drop everything. Drop everything, bro. Come here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll see you soon. Okay. I'm going to have to go to the next thing. Thank you, everybody. See you again whenever it is next time. See you. Tell me more off everything. Okay, those mints now need. There you go. Lips all cracked. No